helps you connect with that higher power. I'm basically a 55-year-old person living inside this body. Hi guys, what's up? It's me Aarti. Welcome to a brand new video on this channel. And on this video, like the title says, I'm sharing with you guys 11 very easy daily spiritual practices that I have developed in my life. Like I can't imagine going about my day or my life without doing these. So that's what I'm going to share. So yeah, if this is something you'd like to watch, stick around. Before I start talking about these though, I want to quickly talk about what a spiritual practice is. और मैं ना Google पे definitions ढूंढ रही थी क्योंकि spirituality हमें बड़ा ऐसा तामझाम लगता है. It's like something very complicated and it's not for the younger people. It's not for everyday life people or people who are working and doing jobs. But that's not the truth. And I have always been very, very inclined towards spirituality since as long as I can remember. Since I think I was in my teens or since I was in my school, I was always drawn to these things. So very beautiful definitions that I found online. A spiritual practice is any regular activity जो तुम करते हो that establish and develops and nourishes a personal relationship with the divine. And there's another one. It says a daily spiritual practice is a routine of things that you do every day in service of your personal evolution. But for me personally, what a spiritual practice is anything or any activity that you do that helps you connect with that higher power, that higher source, the source energy, whatever you might call it. Everybody has different names for this. Or with my higher self. So that is a spiritual practice for me. So ये सारी जो practices है जिनके बारे में बात करने वाली हूँ, ये सारी आदतें मैंने अपने आप को लगाई है in the last few years and especially in the last 2 years. ये बड़ी solid, like they've become like a foundation where I've practiced it regularly. So the first one is gratitude. I begin my day, आंखें खोली भी नहीं होती, and the first thing that I do in the morning, in my head, I start counting my blessings. I say thank you to the universe, to God, for everything that is right in my life. So तुम अपने तरीके से thank you बोल सकते हो. मैं कहती हूँ thank you for this body, this breath, for keeping me healthy, for keeping my family healthy, and for blessing us with a peaceful mind and blessing us with abundance of like money or work opportunities or all the good things. जो भी तुम्हें बोलना है, ये basic चीजें मैं बोलती हूँ. And in the night also, right before going to sleep, I do a little prayer. I again say thank you for जो भी दिन में कुछ अच्छी चीजें अगर हुई होगी, और just generally about anything that I want to thank God for in life. और फिर उसके अलावा मैं कोशिश करती हूँ कि throughout the day, how can I be more present and more mindful and take notice of all the little things that I have in my life. So एक practice जो मैंने consistently की है over the past few months or years, which I love doing, is saying thank you before eating food. ये हमें बचपन से सिखाया गया है actually, but just saying that simple thank you, taking those 10-15 seconds and feeling like thankful from your heart for the plate of food that you have on your table, feeling thankful कि तुम्हारे घर में house help आई है जिसने खाना बनाया, for the money that you have जिससे तुम ये खाना खरीद सकते हो, for all the vegetable vendors and other people who have brought this food from the farm to your table. And you know what, हम लोग अपने everyday life में बड़े ऑटो पायलट पे चलते हैं. like literally घर से निकल कर ऑफिस पहुंच के जो काम करके आकर सोने तक, we are literally running on autopilot without noticing these small things. So when you start taking notice of all these little factors that were involved in just getting that food on your plate, you realize, wow, there's so much to be thankful for. The second one is lighting a diya and doing a morning prayer. Most of us have been taught this, in our childhood. So I also did it for a few years when I was younger. But then, you step out of your house for college, first few jobs, उसमें सारी चीजें छूट जाती है, तो मेरी आदत छूट गई थी. But in the last few years, I've started doing it again. And every morning after my bath, when I light that diya, that agarbatti, और मैं बैठकर वहाँ पर जब जोर से, and I say it out loud, I say the आरती out loud, and I feel this kind of peace which I can't explain to you. So काफी लोगों के लिए spiritually religious practice हो सकती है, and a lot of people question religion, are not into it, so might not want to do it. But for me personally, this is a very, very spiritual practice. And when I do all these things, I now understand कि क्यों मेरी नानी ने जिंदगी भर इतने डिवोशन के साथ भगवान के सामने बैठ के पूजा की हुई थी. लाइक हम लोगों को क्या लगता है, लाइक जस्ट बिकॉज वी आर अ लिटिल मोर फॉर्मली एजुकेटेड देन मे बी सम ऑफ आवर ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स, मे बी उस जमाने में एजुकेशन फॉर्मल इतनी नहीं थी. वो आई थिंक दे वर ऑल मच मोर इंटेलिजेंट एंड वाइजर देन अस. एंड ऑल दीज सिंपल लिटिल थिंग्स जो हमारे एंसेस्टर्स या हमारे पहले के लोग करते थे, जैसे जैसे आई ग्रोन अप और जैसे जैसे मैंने इन चीजों के बारे में ज्यादा रिसर्च किया, ज्यादा पढ़ा, आई अंडरस्टूड द रीजन बिहाइंड why we were told to do all these things as kids, and now I love doing it. The third one and the most recent introduction to my spiritual life has been crystals. Crystals के बारे में मैंने पूरा वीडियो किया. If you have missed it, I'm going to link it up. It's about the crystals I use and what do I use them for. But yeah, I started using healing crystals in 2021. Crystals के साथ ये चीज होती है कि periodically उसको cleanse करना पड़ता है, उनको program करना पड़ता है, charge करना पड़ता है. So you have to do these little rituals with them, and I love doing it now. Like मेरे crystals को मैं हर 7 days में cleanse करती हूँ with धूप या बाती जो होता है उससे. I set intentions with my crystals. I use my crystals during meditating because they amplify your energy. So if you want to feel that calm, peaceful feeling or whatever feeling that you're feeling while meditating, when you have certain crystals, उससे वो energy multiply हो जाती है. And I use crystals to amplify the energy of my manifestations. और अब मेरे घर में भी वो मेरे एक manifestation corner में सारी चीजें रखी हुई है. I like to treat it as my holy like altar or whatever. So I love that corner. The fourth one is cleansing my physical space. अब ये भी चीज मैंने पिछले 2 साल में ही करना शुरू की है, where I am now a person who goes to a supermarket and spends a lot of time looking for different fragrances of dhoop. I'm basically a 55-year-old person living inside this body. So मुझे ये धूप और अगरबत्ती और all these things मुझे बड़ा पसंद आता है. मुझे I love that part of my morning. So सुबह जब मैं भगवान जनरली पूजा होने के बाद what I do is मेरे पापा के घर there is this very beautiful लोबान उनको कहा जाता है. उसके कप्स है छोटे छोटे. पापा introduced me to that. तो उसके ऊपर कपूर डालकर and these things जब आप घर में जलाते हो they cleanse the energy of the space. I light that every morning and I take that everywhere in my house, in every corner of my house too. And I imagine like any stuck or any low vibrational energies or any negative energies clearing off with that, and my house just feeling like very happy and positive. Like you also imagine while you're doing these things. Number 5 is breath work. अब breath work जो योगा में स्पेशली हमें सिखाया जाता है, like नाड़ी शोधन प्राणायाम या भ्रमरी प्राणायाम, भस्त्रिका. When you do these breathing exercises, ये तुम्हारे बॉडी के अंदर एक physiological action trigger करता है. It calms your nerves and nervous system down, and that's the reason these breathing exercises work to calm your mind down. I think only after your mind is calm you can be centered, you can be present. And another very important thing that I learned through my breathwork exercises in my anxiety phase was जब anxiety में बहुत ही overwhelming negative thoughts आते हैं, and when I would go into that thought spiral, like एक thought आया फिर दूसरा, and it becomes very big in your head. So before it becomes big in your head, for me, whenever I'm going through a negative thought, ऐसे शुरू भी हो गया, for me that was my reminder to come back to my breaths. Like I'd heard somebody say that on YouTube. So उसके बाद कभी भी मेरे दिमाग में थोड़ा सा भी negative thoughts शुरू भी होते ही, I would be like, okay, come back to your breath. Breathe in, breathe out, and focus on your breath going in and focus on your breath going out. And इतनी simple practice है, but to be honest, when you do that, you realize कि कितना भी heavy और overwhelming तुम feel कर रहे हो वो अपने आप precipitate हो जाता है. And they say your breath is your superpower, ऐसा योगा में कहा जाता है. And it's shameful हम लोग कितना underutilize करते हैं इसको, including me. Next one is meditation. Now meditation is also one of my most favorite practices. I've spoken about this many times. I love meditating. And on the days that I do it, I feel so beautiful and so peaceful that I really get bugged and irritated जिन दिनों पे मुझे meditate करने को time नहीं मिलता है, because I love those few minutes to myself. And बहुत टाइप के मैं meditations करती हूँ. I think I've done few videos about it. I'll try to link it up. But yeah, I love exploring, trying different meditations. I do a lot of guided meditations from YouTube. There are meditations for sleep. There are manifestation meditations. There are meditations for letting go and releasing negative emotions or stress reliever. Hundreds, many, lakhs, crores actually. So you can go to YouTube and check whichever you'd like to do. Number 7 is set intentions and manifest. Now, for those of you all who are new to the concept of manifestation, you're like, what is manifestation doing in spirituality? But you know, I have to tell you this. The more I kind of read and listen to people talk about it, I've realized manifestation is one of the most spiritual processes ever, and I'll explain to you why. तो अगर तुमने manifestation के basics पढ़े हैं, you would know that it is about getting very aware of what you're thinking, getting very aware कि तुम्हारा focus, तुम्हारा energy कहाँ जा रहा है. If it's straying, if it's going in the wrong direction, then getting your thoughts in the right direction, thinking the right kind of thoughts, and being present and being in the moment and feeling grateful. ये सारी चीजें जो तुम्हें manifest करने में help करती है are literally the, क्या कह सकते हैं इसको, फाउंडेशन. लाइक सारा स्पिरिचुअल प्रैक्टिसेस जो है इन सारी चीजों को एडवोकेट करता है. दैट यू नो, बी इन द प्रेजेंट, पास्ट और फ्यूचर में मत जाओ, स्टे इन द प्रेजेंट, स्टे इन द नाउ, फोकस ऑन योर ब्रेथ and all these things are manifestation in its core. If you've gone deep into manifestation, you know. तो मैंने manifestation की पूरी playlist बनाई है by the way मेरे channel पे. I'm going to link that up if you want to go watch any of the videos that I've done until now, and if you want me to make any specific ones, नीचे comment करके मुझे बता दो. I would be happy to. Number 8 is give back, serve, contribute. Now इसके करने के हर एक के तरीके अलग होते हैं. Serve मतलब a lot of people like to go to, you know, those beach cleanups or donating at orphanages or old age homes. Everybody has their own ways to do it. How I do it is, जब भी मुझे online कोई fundraiser दिखता है about something, and nowadays they keep showing them a lot, not always, but every once in a while I like giving money there. Otherwise in my day-to-day life, how I do my bit to contribute is, जब भी whenever I'm stepping down from rickshaws, I don't take the little change bag. When I am buying something, जो वेजिटेबल सब्जियां हम खरीदते हैं, बाहर जाके फ्रूट्स खरीदते हैं, वेंडर से, रोड साइड वेंडर से कोई चीजें लेते हैं, तो उनके साथ बार्गेन नहीं करती हूँ. मोस्टली स्ट्रीट शॉपिंग पे मैं जब भी जाती हूँ, बिकॉज I've said this earlier that 10, 20 or 50 bucks is not much for you, but that's a lot for them, so I let them have it. I'm like, it's okay. हम लोग otherwise जाते हैं, हम लोग कितने पैसे खर्च करते हैं brands पे and all that. I make an effort कि, you know, there are all these supermarkets जहाँ से हम लोग shopping करते हैं, जहाँ पे बहुत offers होते हैं, बहुत cheap में you get to buy stuff. But I keep telling that to my mom also, that once in a while you go there is okay. More often we should keep buying from our local people, जो हमारे सब्जी वाले जो घर के बाहर नीचे markets में खड़े होते हैं. By buying from them, you are helping that person and his immediate family. ये सारा जो बड़े markets का पैसा होता है, that's all going to the big industrialists. Number 9 is affirmations. A lot of people don't think of these as spiritual practices, but then all these things at the end of the day help you first understand yourself, who you are, and then help you connect with your own self and your higher self. Affirmations, a lot of you all would know, are positive I am statements जो आप अपने आप को कहते हो to change a belief of yours or to have a positive outcome or result in any area of your life. एक full detail YouTube video मैंने किया, जो मैं ऊपर link up कर दूंगी. If you all want to go detail में क्या होते हैं, किस तरह से इस्तेमाल किए जाते हैं, किस तरह से मैंने इनको यूज किया मैनिफेस्ट करने के लिए, पूरी स्टोरी मैंने उधर सुनाई है. Go check it out. But yeah, this is something that is a part of me now. Is my default setting basically. That's how I think now. Number 10 is journaling, another one of my favorite things to do. If you all watch my channel often, you know how much I love to journal. So when you journal about something, and again बहुत सारे अलग अलग forms होते हैं, but I'm talking about journaling about your feelings. अगर you know you've gone through something big, overwhelming, some circumstance, some event, जब तुम इसके बारे में journal करते हो अपने life में, तो what happens is you understand who you are. You understand why you acted the way you acted, where you're coming from. तुम्हारे दिमाग में क्या thought चल रहा था, तुमने ऐसा क्यों किया, तुम्हें अपने actions और behaviors समझने लगते हैं. And when you understand all of these things, you are able to develop love and compassion for yourself, which I think we are all in desperate need of. We are all so much in need of our own love for our own self, rather than going out and begging it from people in our lives. I have done a couple of videos about journaling. I'm going to link it up. You see the connection, because when you know who you are, when you are at peace with who you are, when you can feel the love and compassion for yourself, only then you can be in a peaceful state of mind. And that's how these things are connected, right? And the last one, which I absolutely love doing, but I don't really get enough time or opportunity to do that, is time in nature. Like, I crave for green. The feeling that you get, that this calm and peaceful feeling that you feel when you're around like trees and greenery, is, I can't explain it, right? And यहाँ पर मुंबई में I'm always on the lookout for parks. There are lots of parks. I live in अंधेरी, तो मेरे घर के नीचे भी, हमारे घर सोसाइटी में भी एक पार्क है. तो जब भी मुझे वक्त मिलता है मैं वहाँ जाती हूँ. I walk on the grass. It feels so relaxing, I can't tell you. And whenever other days I get time off work, I try to go to a park to be able to at least be around trees. And I don't even need to say this, we all know that nature has its own way of sending you healing and making you feel fully at peace. The kind of calmness and stillness that you feel inside when you're at a place like this, I feel that is also something that helps you cultivate that calm and peaceful state of mind. Yeah, these are all the spiritual practices that I follow. मैं कोशिश करती हूँ मैं इनमें से जो भी जब भी कर सकूँ, but I feel now that, like I said, because ये मैं काफी टाइम से कर रही हूँ, they're a part of my routine, so I end up doing at least 70% of these things every, like, in the month. Like, maybe I won't get time to journal and meditate the same day, but if I meditate today, then I might journal tomorrow, that kind of a thing. But if you are new to these things, if you don't have spiritual practices yet, and if you want to start, I will suggest start slow. Pick up 2 or 3 of these that you thought you resonated with और तुम्हें करने का मन है, और उससे शुरुआत करो. कुछ दिन करके देखो if you're vibing. I always say this, see if it's bringing you the joy. जो मैं यहाँ पे बातें करती हूँ, those are the things that bring me that joy. Now I'm not sure that the same things will work for you, so you'll have to find what works for you. So this was it. If this was helpful and if any of your friends would enjoy this kind of content, ये उनके साथ share करना मत भूलो. Very simple everyday practices ना. अगर तुम college जाते हो, office पे भी जा रहे हो, internships कर रहे हो, whatever, wherever you are at in your life, you just need a few minutes every single day to do this. But मैंने ये देखा है कि when you take that time out for yourself, which we all must be our own first top priority. जब तुम अपने लिए वो 15-20 मिनट निकालते हो दिन में, सुबह या wherever you get it, वो उसका एक कंपाउंडिंग इफेक्ट होता है जो दिखता है ऑन योर माइंड एंड ऑन योर पर्सनैलिटी एंड यू स्टार्ट फीलिंग दैट इन योर लाइफ एंड आई हैव सीन दैट हैपनिंग फॉर मी एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई कम हियर एंड शेयर ऑल दीज थिंग्स विद यू. सो यू नो होपिंग दैट दिस वुड हेल्प यू एज मच टू जितना इन चीज़ों ने मुझे हेल्प की. सो दैट्स इट मैन. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू गो, आई एम गोइंग टू स्टॉप टॉकिंग. यू नो व्हाट टू डू बिफोर you leave. If you like the video, like it, comment, subscribe and hit the bell if you want to see more videos from me, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.